take a moment and just allow your eyes to close gently. Just allow yourself to get centered and grounded, anchored and present. So frequently our physical body is in one place. Our mind is somewhere else. Thoughts are somewhere else. Just bring it all here into this moment. Just allow that awareness to come into this moment. And allow that awareness to merge with your breath. So try to draw all of that power of attention, of focus, of awareness. Try to draw all of that to the breath. Not in a forceful way though, we're not changing the breath. We're not doing pranayama. We're just drawing all of the power, that Shakti of our awareness, of our attention. We're drawing it to the breath. And allow yourself to become fully present, immersed in the breath. Can you be present right at the edge of your nose as the breath comes in? Can you be right there? And can you be right there along the path of the breath as it flows in? And as it fills and touches not only the lungs, but every cell of your being. Notice the way that the cells respond to that prana, that life force as it comes in. And allow yourself to stay present on the exhalation as well. Where are you exhaling from? Can you feel the breath as it exits the body? Through the nose, through the mouth, wherever it's exiting from. You're not judging. You're not trying to change. You're not counting the breath. You're simply allowing yourself to be completely absorbed into it. To be completely absorbed in that power of total awareness. Do you notice places in the body, the physical body, the energetic body, where the breath seems not to flow so smoothly? Places where it seems to be blocked or contracted. And again, no judgment, no analysis. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to do. You're just noticing. Just being aware in the places where it flows freely and deeply. And being aware in the places where it seems more blocked or shallow. And then notice, just with awareness, whether simply being aware changes the breath. Does your awareness of places it's blocked or places it's constricted, as you hold that awareness, does anything shift? Again, there's no right answer. There's no pass or fail. You're just noticing. Everything else, sounds and smells and sensations, other workings of the mind, they're all just like background music in an elevator. It's there, but you don't pay any attention to it. You keep that awareness fully merged in the breath as it enters and all the way until it leaves the body. On the next exhalation, as you exhale, see whether your awareness can stay with the breath, with that prana, even after you've exhaled. When it's no longer in your body, can you still be aware of it? Again, this is not a pass-fail exam or quiz or test. Just notice. What is the point where you receive and then where you lose the ability to merge the awareness in the breath? Can you become aware before it even brushes against your nose? Can you merge with that prana before your inhalation brings it into your body? Just notice. Is it possible? Notice how far away from your body can you maintain that awareness? Is it a millimeter, a centimeter, an inch, a few inches? Just notice. Slowly and gently, bring the palms of the hands together at chest level and gently rub them against each other. Press the palms into your closed eyes. Slowly open the eyes and lower the hands. Welcome to Satsang. I love that meditation because, well, raise your hand if you were able to be aware of the breath, either on the inhalation or the exhalation, even for just a moment, at any point before or after it was actually touching your physical body. Raise your hand if you had any experience of being able to be aware of it when it wasn't in your physical body. Raise your hand. Raise them high. Great. So a lot of you. And the more you practice it, the more you'll see that possibility grows. And it may only be a few millimeters, a centimeter. But it's such a powerful opportunity because it really brings home on a very deep experiential level that we don't actually begin and end with our flesh and bones. That actually we have this opportunity to discover that there's energy flowing as our awareness, as our consciousness, as our presence, that isn't limited just to exactly where the physical body begins and ends. And I'm not saying you're going to feel it coming from, 3 miles away. But just as you notice it in the energy around you, it makes you realize, wow, I don't begin and end right here. It's not that this is the beginning and the end of who I am. Like I can actually feel the breath as it begins to get drawn in. I can hold that awareness for a little while after I exhale. And that's the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of a very powerful experience. Not just knowledge that I've heard or read, but an experience of knowing that we're not just our physical body, of knowing that we interact with and intersect with energetically that which is around us. That we're not these isolated physical beings of matter. You know, I mean, how many times do you feel the energetic vibrations, right, of someone around you or something around you? Well, how is that even possible? Well, because we're connected. You think, well, I can feel hot and cold and pleasure and pain and itching or whatever it is on my skin, but how do I feel energy of someone near me? But we all do it. We've all had some experience in our life, if not several experiences, of knowing, that person felt off in some way. Or there was a beautiful connection. Just, you feel it. And all of these experiences just help us realize experientially, I'm not just this body. So it's a beautiful practice, and it's something you can do anywhere. Stuck on a subway, feeling ungrounded, unanchored, we can just practice it. Sitting in a meeting, sitting in a boardroom, you can do it with your eyes open. Just bring that awareness in, and it just really helps shift that focus from being in the drama, in the story, to being in the one who is aware. Because that's what it is then. It's I am the one who is aware, right? I'm not the breath that's flowing in, because I'm also aware of the breath that's flowing out. I'm aware of it here, I'm aware of it here, I'm aware of it. I'm that power of awareness. And that power of awareness exists even when the breath is no longer in my body. So it brings it home. So we always start satsang with a question that comes in advance from our family joining us from across the world through online, social media, web, and in honor of the fact that they are not able to be here on the banks of Mother Ganga, we take one of those questions first, and then we'll open it up to any question that anyone here has. Can someone truly change their behavior or personality? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's much easier than you think. Okay? Anybody here ever been drunk? Raise your hand. I won't tell, I promise. Anybody here ever seen someone who's drunk? Right? Now, when someone's drunk or they're on drugs, what happens? Do they seem like exactly the same person they were when they're not drunk or on drugs? Right? They seem very different. Anybody ever have an experience after being drunk or on drugs where you say, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Right? See everyone nodding. Good. Can't believe I said that. Can't believe I did that. That wasn't me. Now, alcohol is it's a chemical. It's a molecule. It's not the Coke, it's not the tonic, it's not the ice cubes, it's not the water, it's the alcohol. It's not the grapes, it's not the barley, it's not the wheat. These are all things we have normally. They don't make us drunk. It's the molecule of alcohol. that when it gets into our bloodstream and into our brain, it changes our personality, changes our behavior.